So listen, all real estate agents are exactly the same. They do the same thing. So you might as well price shop. You might as well go with someone who will do it cheaper. As a matter of fact, I've got a friend and a family member who's licensed. I think they'll do it for cheaper. That's a smarter move for me. Sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? Well, it only sounds stupid to us in the real estate world. And I want to talk about that today, how you can change that perception in your own local marketplace, because the general public is certainly thinking that. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. As long as you've subscribed to the channel here and you ring the bell, every single day I'm going to give you some tips and some tools to help you in growing your business. And you know, one of the common misconceptions is I have someone that'll do it for cheaper. Will do what for cheaper? List it. They can't do what I do at a higher price, at a lower price, at any price, because they don't do what I do. I want you to think about this. If you believe you are a commodity as a real estate agent, which means you can just be replaced by anybody else that has a license, you really ought to get out of the business altogether, because there's no difference, there's no benefit, there's no reason to utilize you in lieu of all other options. Now, anything in the world that's a commodity or kind of basic or whatever, there's going to be premium options. There's going to be better options. There's going to be lower cost options as well. You have to decide which side of the fence you're going to play on and what kind of value you're going to provide for your customer. Because trust me, they'd prefer value over price. They'll actually pay a premium for that. Was at the gas station getting a bottle of water yesterday, and it made me think of this for today's morning meeting topic. It's water. Is there really a difference in water? And let me ask you, I mean, what do you think? Is there a difference in water? If you could go to the gas station and they had every single type of water that's there, which one would you pick? Which brand would you pick? Let me know in the comments below. Which brand of water would you customarily get? You've got, and what I want you to think about is, first of all, taste, because it's water. I don't think it really has a taste. There's brand recognition. There's a status symbol. Every brand represents something. This may be something you never really thought about, but every brand represents something, and it's just water. So if we look at Dasani, Voss water, VOSS, Smart Water, what is it? Evian, Aquafina is another one that's very big. Perrier or whatever, Fiji water, which is the one I happen to like, Ice Mountain. There's so many different types of water out there. And when you think about it, they all represent something, right? I would consider basic water is like a Dasani or Aquafina or something like that. Smart water represent, you feel something when you're drinking that, like you really believe Starbucks tastes better than Dunkin' Donuts, even though every single time they've proven that's not the case. But it's the status that makes you feel that way. And more importantly, not to switch topics from water to coffee, but people really feel fancy when they order their freaking coffee at Starbucks. Double pump latte, no fat, skim milk with the twist of a whatever, like they want it their own certain special way. So if you get Smart Water, you're automatically thinking that you're a smarter person. I don't know if this is the case, but I believe wealthy people prefer Fiji water for some crazy reason. I don't know why. I like Fiji water. I don't know if that's why I do, but I do like Fiji water. Hell, they've got water in a box now. They have box water because that's different. Doesn't mean it's better, but it definitely means it's different. And there's going to be preference to that. Now, when it comes to, and let me know in the comments here, by the way, which type of water do you prefer? If you could buy any one, which one do you get? Now, maybe you get the Sam's Club water, right? Maybe that doesn't matter to you at all, or maybe it does. If you walked into a business meeting, would the type of water bottle that you're drinking matter? Would it be an unstated claim? I want you to think about that, because when you get into what it is that you do, every single realtor is licensed, just like every doctor has a medical license, right? They have a medical degree. Well, are all doctors the same? Are all attorneys the same? Oh, well, I already have an attorney. They'll only charge me 20 bucks an hour. That attorney's not going to get you what you need. So I want you to think about every agent has access to the MLS. Yes, they can put it on the MLS. Yes, they can write a description about the house. Yes, they can hire a professional photographer to do the photos. But the real question is exposure on that property. How can they get it exposed to the most opportune buyers who potentially sell that home at a premium? Not just a little bit more, but potentially a lot more. And if you do a good job of demonstrating what it is that you do that other agents can't do at any price, you put yourself in a category of one, meaning they can't replace you for a lower fee, for a higher fee, at an equal fee. Their brother's a realtor. He doesn't do this. Their cousin's a realtor. He doesn't do this. Their best friend at work is a part-time realtor. She doesn't do this. Nobody does what I do. And if not only it's unique, but it's beneficial, there's a reason behind it. It's something they would desire. Now you've got a good offer to make yourself stand out above the competition. If you don't have that, if you don't have a unique selling proposition, which means number one, it's unique, and number two, actually sells them. They're interested in it, right? That just because you have 5 arms, yeah, you're very unique, but it doesn't mean that's what somebody wants. So it's got to be unique, but it has to be something that they see benefit for them. So when it comes to the, a lot of times we would say, well, I'm always available for you, or I know the market really well. Customer service is important to me. I grew up here. I've been selling for 77 years. All of those things that I guess measured against others, I'd rather have somebody that's been doing it longer than someone that's been doing it shorter. But is that really worth the money for me? Am I really getting more value by hiring this person in lieu of that person I can get to do it? I love when they say, well, do it at 5%. Do what at 5%? Like list your home. Hell, if you're going with the 5% guy because you just want to get it listed, please go with the $999 guy. I got a guy that'll do it for $999. Let me refer him to you. There's a difference between listing your home and selling your home. And then more importantly, there's a difference between selling your home and being able to sell it at a premium fee. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your neighbors, you owe it to your family to make sure you sell that home as high as you possibly can, to set a new record for that community. But so many real estate agents pull their punches, feel like there's competition out there. There's so much competition. Well, then maybe you should do something nobody else does. If I hit more home runs than anybody, I'm not worried about the other players. I'm the best. If I'm the one that puts points on the board, I'm the best. There's so many players in this sport. No, there's not that do what I do. So I want you to really think about if they can differentiate 2 of the biggest commodities there are. Water, which doesn't even have, it's literally designed to have no flavor, no vitamins, no minerals, no benefits, no nothing. It's freaking water. Some of them say right on the side of it, locally sourced from a local spring, or locally sourced from a city water source. They're literally in the backyard filling this shit up with water hoses, right? Like this is literally just, we bottled this stuff for you. And then there's some that are from the Swiss Alps on the north side of the mountain where the frozen tundra has all of their story that's behind it. So you really want to think about what makes you different and what makes you unique, but not weirdly. In a way that makes you different and unique and is a benefit for that customer. Now you're developing your unique selling proposition, and you're starting to get that USP to a position that when called to task, when someone says, my brother's an agent, or my buddy will do it at a discount, or whatever the case is, you can say, well, they're not going to do this. Nobody really says, well, I don't think I want the Rolls Royce. I can get this one for cheaper, right? I can get a smart car. I can get a Toyota. Like, well, then you don't want all of the things that we offer. You just don't see value in what we offer. Don't act like you're getting the same thing. Oh, I just need a car. They'll get me some. Well, then you shouldn't be shopping here anyway. This is for people that want premium, that want better results, that want better lifestyle, better whatever that status symbol is for them even. Because let me tell you, luxury homeowners wouldn't be caught dead with a sign in the yard that says 4% realty. discount real estate agent. Nobody in the world is going to do that. Oh my gosh, what would the neighbors think? That would be like drinking Walmart water. Everybody is going to unconsciously, subconsciously think, oh my gosh, they're drinking Walmart water. So I want you to think about that for you as a real estate agent. What benefit can you provide that nobody else does? Don't think that you're a commodity. Don't think that anybody else can do what you do, or the competition is so tough, or there's so many realtors in your area, or everybody that you know has a real estate license, or whatever the case is. It's all because you haven't fixed what you offer. That's like saying, well, I can't date anybody. There's so many men in this city. It's like half the freaking humans are men. I might as well just quit. Well, you better have something that nobody else has. One way or the other, whatever it is, there better be something that's different. So I want you to think about that as a real estate agent, so you can develop your offer. As an Inner Circle coaching member, we have all of those tools for you on doing so. Your perfect home finder approach, the direct marketing approach, using our mailing list, marketing list brokers, that type of thing. You have really stepped your game up, so much so that you don't ever have to worry about getting beat in a listing presentation. When you go into that bulletproof listing presentation training that we give all of our Inner Circle members there, go through that and start thinking about, how am I setting myself apart compared to every single other agent that's in my local marketplace or even in my own office? How am I making sure that I stand out? It's crucial for you to get this. We have so many trainings for you here on the YouTube page. Hopefully you are following the channel right here and you ring the bell. If you open the video description box here, you see all kinds of links to help you in growing your business. You should be following the Facebook page. You'll see a link down there, getfastclosings.com. And what you'll find is, when you do start marketing yourself the right way, meaning not trying to brand yourself or get a name for yourself, or eventually they'll recognize your photo, which isn't even a photo of you. It's a photo of who you were 20 years ago, right? Like all of these things that so many agents are doing and they wonder why it doesn't work. It's because nobody sees a benefit in that. Nobody at all. If I go to buy a vehicle today and I see the guy that has all the trophies, what I would call his kills, all of the pictures of his happy clients on the wall, and then a trophy that says #1 sales rep 5 months in a row, I'm scared to death. This dude is going to absolutely be devastating to me financially. He's going to screw me. Not only did I get a salesperson, I got a freaking good one. Now I'm really screwed. So I want you to think about how you're presenting yourself, what the customer perception is to what it is that you offer, and how you can make some big changes for that. Hopefully that's of service to you. I think you'll find when you do start to set yourself apart this way and utilize a lot of the tools we provide for you as a member with Greg Luther Inner Circle Coaching, it's pretty easy to start generating a lot more closings. You don't have to worry about generating a lead and they end up going with someone else. It's not going to be the case, because you win. You have the best option available. I'm Greg Luther. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.